What's up, everybody? Now, I told you I had a special treat for you. I'm heading to Orlando to meet up with one of my closest friends, my bestest friend. He has a blog talk radio, and he talk about love and relationships, and he has good topics. So sit back, enjoy this ride with me, and I'll link back up with you in Orlando.
You ain't messing with the flow, you ain't messing with my vision. Messing with the money, you ain't messing with decisions. Yeah, you messing with the team, then you messing with the squad. Mess with one of us, you be messing with...
Yeah, see, too many people wanna win, but they too busy celebrating and taking their time. But I already know I'ma get it now, though. I'ma get it now, though. I'm not slowing down, though. Coming for that crown, though. I'ma get it now, though. I'ma get it now, though. I'm not slowing down, though. Coming for that crown, though. Crown, though. Been a minute, but a minute now. Killing everybody when they wanna bring me down. And I got it cause I'm all alone in the studio. I don't need nobody trying to play a role, no turnaround.
Meet up with my man now. This is about to be about some love, relationships, and everything else. So just check it out. Don't let me leave out my boo thing. Where you at, boo thing? Why you trying to hide in the darkness? What's up? You know what I'm saying? She hiding in the darkness, y'all, but that's my little boo thing. You know what I'm saying? We get ready to go have some fun. You know, everybody, you know, I'm swaggy a little bit, you know, little Tommy Hilfiger shoes. Y'all don't see him, you know, just a little bit, you know. Let's go see what my man is doing. Hopefully, he'll be ready, and we're gonna get this little interview over with. So, let's see what's up. Should be right here ready.
What's going on here today?
Hey, what's up, my man? How you doing?
What's happening, brother?
Now, this is my man, TJ Chapman of the TJ Chapman Show. You know what I'm saying? All right, now, you know what I'm saying? I'm finally here. Here go my man, TJ. You know what I'm saying? From the TJ Chapman Show. Y'all got to tune in. I mean, oh my God. Tune in to his radio blog show. You know what I'm saying? It's very informational. He talks about love, relationships, and
sex.
Matter of fact, let him tell it what goes on. TJ, let him know who you are.
What's happening, everybody, man? It's your main man, TJ Chapman, host of the TJ Chapman Show, man. You know, we're in our second season right now. We just finished wrapping up season 5 Thursday night. If you missed it, all of our shows are on demand. Just visit our page, blogtalkradio.com/the TJ Chapman Show. And last week, we actually we talked about unforgettable sex, ways to keep the bedroom hot. So what better way to follow that up with abstinence? Is it a deal breaker? Now, your main man here, he was on the show this Thursday, and he actually surprised me by one of the callers, and we got his thoughts on the show. And man, listen, hey, it's a great show. Tune in. Visit our Facebook page at the TJ Chapman Show, as well as Instagram as well, the TJ Chapman Show. Our show is basically about love, sex, and relationships. We all have gone through it once upon a time in our lives. We might even be going through it right now. So there's nothing off key that we don't talk about.
Now, that's a great accomplishment, man. You're in your second season, you know what I'm saying? For some people, it's hard to get past their first season. So what was the struggles that you went through in your first season that make it a little better right now?
Well, just being humble and just trying to understand the game and understand this business is not a night by fly, and you got to go through, you know, downs before you can go up. And one major hurdle I went across is that no one's following me. It's like, you know, why no one's liking my post? Why no one's doing this? And, you know, I had to pray about it. And what I realized is that it's not about the number of likes that you hit. It's about the actual listeners, how many people tune into your show every time that you're on the air. And believe it or not, I went from 20 listeners from the first 3 episodes to 70 by the time I hit my 10th episode, and by the end of the first season, I was sitting at about 200 and a little over 200 listeners.
Now, you were just telling me, I heard you hit a milestone just this week. You got like 670 something listeners, and they was from Canada. Where all they was from?
Yeah, we had Canada, we got Norway, and we have Syria.
Oh my! Y'all hear this? This man is touching the world right now with his Blog Talk Radio.
And the thing about it is, it's an online show, and the good thing about that is you don't have to worry about being local to listen to it on the radio, because everyone has the internet, and the internet has a way of reaching out to millions throughout the world, not just locally, not just in the U.S., but around the world. I mean, it's just a humbling blessing to be able to have this opportunity to display my talents.
Wow, y'all hear that, man? Y'all hear that? Now, we're gonna give y'all a secret. Me and this man grew up together. Played football together on the streets of Pompano Beach, y'all. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah, man.
We from down south. You know what I'm saying? But, now, tell me, you got kids yourself, right?
Yeah, absolutely. Yes, I do.
How many kids do you have now?
Yeah, I have a starting lineup when you play basketball. So I got my center. He's the oldest.
Right.
Then I followed by my point guard, which is my daughter.
Right.
Then I have my little small forward, which is my next son.
Right.
And then I got my little shooting guard, which is my baby girl. And then I got the one coming off right now. He's a power forward, but he's a tiny Tim, but he's a power forward. He act like he's a power forward. So yeah, I got a starting 5, and I'm truly blessed to have all of them in life, and having them watch Daddy accomplish the things that he has accomplished, and family first, man.
That's amazing. This man is also a family man. You know what I'm saying? But it just don't take one person to raise a village. It take a whole tribe. Remember that, y'all. You know what I'm saying? If you see that child doing wrong, hey man, try to straighten them up. You know what I'm saying? Just like, yo, tell them to do the right thing. It's all about knowledge.
Yeah, man.
Knowledge.
Definitely.
You know what I'm saying? When we grow up, man, we went to church. Your mama told that usher. Your mama told that sister. Anybody, man. They see you, you getting it.
Yeah.
You getting it. They taking you in the back. You don't want them to take you in the back. But you know what I'm saying? Let's more about this show, you know what I'm saying? So tell us a little bit what we can feel in season 2. Like, you know what I'm saying? Not everything in detail, but what's to come. You know what I'm saying? Like Thursday show, it was very deep. Like he said, I called in, and everybody has their own opinions, Like me, I'll tell you straight up, I'm a flesh. You know what I'm saying? I can't. But you gotta tune in to see what I really said. His links and everything is gonna be in the bottom of the description. Everything. Now, my bad. Let me touch this subject. Now, you was telling me something good. Now, you say you started. Now, tell them your story how you started this, and now where you're going and where you're getting ready to end up. You know what I'm saying?
Well, I mean, as of like right now, I've always wanted to do this, and it's been about 10 years ago that I wanted to get into being a talk show radio personality, but the timing wasn't right. I got discouraged. I was never do this. But one thing I realized is that sometimes God has to humble you, and when He humbles you and you listen, when He feels that you're ready, that's when it's going to happen. 10 years ago, I wasn't ready. I was trying to do it my way, and my way wasn't working. So I sat back, did this, did that, and then the opportunity presented itself. And at that moment, I realized God is trying to tell me something. He's trying to tell me, hey, listen, I think you're ready to do this. And the funny part about it all, I didn't go to school for this. You can't, I'm not telling you guys not to go to school, go to college, whatever, but sometimes the books can't teach you natural gifts. I'm just saying.
Learn a trade.
That's it. So,
now you're telling me now your studio, and where you came from with that. And I heard you about to get your own little bit, like your own little space in the building.
Yeah, man. That I mean, again, it's all about the blessings and being humble. Right now, you know, when I air my show live, you know, it is a home studio. It's all about, you know, humbling yourselves, going after it, not, you know, caring about, okay, well, oh, you got to do it out of here. But guess what? A lot of people don't want to do that. So yeah, right now, all of my shows are broadcast live out of a home studio. It's in the mind, and it starts what's going to make it happen.
Right. See, you hear that knowledge? He's telling you, like, if you dream big and you put your work into it, you start small. You know, it's a blessing. It's a blessing. You know, I didn't know nothing about YouTube until my girl put me on and my coworker put me on. And if I know about it, what I knew about now, you know what I'm saying? And I'm steady learning. Like, you know, even directing and editing, I do it from my phone, y'all. This is no joke. But see, I'm determined. I'm willing to open my mind and learn.
You gotta start somewhere, man.
This man opened his mind up. He learned something. Now he got a blog talk radio. And he's being listened to around the world.
Yeah, and right now we're averaging about 650 listeners a week. That's a milestone, man. And,
wow.
And like right now, man, we have different, you know, guests come onto the show. They call into the show.
Right. I was talking to some, you know, or I was listening to some of their things, you know. Now, you know what I was touched with? The chocolate letter. The chocolate letter, y'all.
Listen, guys.
It was deep. It was deep.
Listen, guys, I mean, I have a segment on my show. It's called The Chocolate Letter. And what it is, I have listeners just anonymously, you know, write to me. I mean, it's anonymous to y'all, but, you know, I know who's writing in. But what it is that I tell people, you know, something's on your mind, you want to talk about it, call in or write in. Tell me your thoughts. Let's talk about it. So what they do is they write this letter and they just come to the show and just like, you know, hey, I need help, I need advice, I just need to know what to do. Don't get me wrong, I'm no psychologist or anything like that, but I've gone through life enough to know life experiences. And with everybody else on my show that has also may have gone through that. So last week, you know, we had this chocolate letter and it went perfectly with what, you know, we talked about. And man, if you missed any of those chocolate letters, go to our Facebook page, the TJ Chapman Show, as well as Instagram. You'll find a chocolate letter right there, and you'll find it each and every Thursday night on blogtalkradio.com/the TJ Chapman Show. And this summer, this is season 2, so we're on this summer. This is summertime. So the theme for season 2 is summer flings. You know. And everybody know what summer flings are, what it can and what it cannot do. So you just gotta keep it locked. The best is yet to come.
All right, now everybody, I want to say thank you, Chapman. You know what I'm saying?
Appreciate it, brother.
TJ Chapman from the TJ Chapman Show. You know, but we're gonna cut this little interview short. You know, if you have any questions, like he said, go to his Facebook page. If you having love problems and you just need a little bit of advice from somebody from the outside, check my man out. He will give you the best of the knowledge he got. And if he don't even know, I know this man. He's gonna find out for you. You know, tune in to his show. I definitely did. I was touched. My girl was touched. The show is deep. It's very educational. And you'll hear some good information. So, like I always say, this is the Reddz Show. I'm gonna let my man take it and close this video out. Go ahead, my man.
Hey man, listen, check it out, y'all. The only thing I just tell you guys, man, you know, stay humble to yourself, be true to yourself, understand who you are. You gotta keep moving forward. Don't let life obstacles, you know, get in your way, because that's what it is. It's an obstacle. You got 2 choices. You can let the obstacle block you, or you can fight through that obstacle and move forward. And that's all I talk about, is moving forward. Because once you move forward, now you got a direction to go to. So keep it locked. The best is yet to come. And check me out, the TJ Chapman Show. This